Sam Taylor, Welsh Strongwoman here. Welcome to my YouTube channel. So in my last video I said that I would sort of keep my YouTube channel up to date a little bit more. My last video was reflecting on 2021. If you haven't seen that, it's just me sort of talking about what I did last year and sort of, you know, what came out of it and what I felt. So this one I'll be talking about my plans for 2022. The dates for all the up and coming comps are starting to go out, which is really exciting. So we can start planning what our intentions and what we're planning on doing for the year. Getting a lot of messages sort of as the comps get announced asking me if I'm doing certain comps, so I just thought I would jump on and do a quick video. So the first one we're looking at is the UK's Welsh qualifier. So this hasn't been announced yet. UK Strongest Woman has been announced in Doncaster Dome, but this year there's qualifiers for all the nations. So we've got I think 4 spots gone automatically. So Donna Moore as the champion, Rebecca Roberts as World's Strongest Woman, Lucy Underdown with the 300 kilo deadlift, and Annabelle Chapman as Worcester champion. So 4 spots gone to those, well-deserved spots I should say, gone to those 4 already. And then the rest of us, Wales, Ireland, Scotland and England, I think there's going to be 2 spots from each nation in a qualifier. So the Welsh qualifiers haven't been announced yet, but that's one I'm sort of definitely looking at doing. UK's was amazing last year, you know, travelled over to Northern Ireland. It was just a phenomenal comp that Glenn and the team at Ultimate Strongman put on. So yeah, I mean, to be part of that again is just going to be phenomenal. Obviously I've got to get through the qualifier. We've got some great up and coming Welsh athletes, you know, who are probably considering it the same. You know, so I'll have my work cut out. It's no easy feat, it never is. But the UK's Welsh qualifier will be one that I'm definitely going to be doing. Like I said, there's no date for it as yet, so hopefully it doesn't clash and it's not too close to anything else. But hopefully we should hear about that soon. The next one then is our national competition, so Wales Strongest Woman. I'll be honest, I'm undecided about this one as yet. It is a qualifier for Brits and a qualifier for World's Strongest Woman. I'm obviously already qualified for World's Strongest Woman, coming in the top 10 last year in 2021. I feel I should do it because, I mean, I beat on about competing in Wales Strongest Woman. I bang on about Welsh Strong Woman and Wales and putting Wales on the map, and you know, so so I should really compete in my own national competition. Last year it was so mentally draining, this competition, and in all honesty I don't know if I want to go through that mental stress again. However, like I said, I do shout loud about Welsh Strong Woman, so I probably should do it. I'm gonna have to have a huge heart-to-heart with Rhi about it, and you know, have a look at the competition. In all honesty, like I said, we are massively undecided on this one as yet. So this Wales Strongest Woman is a bit of a watch this space at this moment. Then of course, Britain's Strongest Woman, as the dates for that have been announced. Again, I would have to do Wales Strongest Woman to qualify for Britain's Strongest Woman. So Britain's Strongest Woman very much all depends on whether I compete in Wales Strongest Woman. Yeah, so again, Brits is we'll have to wait and see. Then of course there's World's Strongest Woman. We're assuming that'll be back in Daytona Beach around November, December time. Myself and Sue are both qualified for this, so the only thing that will stop us going to that will be any sort of travel restrictions or even sort of finances this year. We've got quite a lot going on in our personal life that you know, going to take up quite a lot of finances. So this one is down to finances, but all things being considered, travel restrictions, finances, we will be at World's Strongest Woman towards the end of the year. So that's about it really, competition wise. Like I said in my reflection video last time, we've we've really tried to sort of cut down the number of competitions that we'll be doing this year. It's so easy to sort of get caught into the mindset that you've got to constantly be competing week after week to get your name out there and to be seen, and and plus because we all love competing. But I think what last year taught me, especially where I did UK's, Masters and Brits in such a short space of time, is that I've got to allow my body time and my mind, time to rest, reflect and prep for the next competition, which I didn't really give myself chance to do last year, and it showed. So I do find it difficult, if I'm honest, because I'm 43 and I'm effectively a master. I do like competing in the Opens, and I do like competing with the Opens women. So it's always difficult for me because I do try and do everything. I try and do the Opens and the Masters. But definitely what last year taught me is that, it's too much. I can't do everything. They're heavy competitions, So we have cut it down this year. I probably am looking, especially in the UK, I probably am looking at competing in more of the Opens competitions. I'll be realistic with myself. I'm not likely to win them. I'm probably not likely to even podium at them. But they're big shows. They give that platform. And what last year taught me is that I do like competing on that level. So looking at the calendar, we're looking at those level of competitions. So you may have noticed that I haven't mentioned Brits Masters in my little roundup, because I'm probably not going to do it, in all honesty. Like I said, I like that arena, I like that big platform that the Opens women get, and I think where I came 5th in Opens last year, I showed that I can still compete with that level. So that's what this year is about. Okay, so this year we've got a few exciting different things coming up. We're going to be doing some refereeing at some competitions. So I think the first one is in April down in Devizes at Pure Grit with Zoe. She's putting on a competition. I know there's still some spaces in the female categories. So if you want to get entering, sort of look up the gym on Facebook and sort of get your entries in. A great little gym with a great little setup and great equipment. So I think that's the first one this year we're going to be reffing at, and then we've agreed with Rhiannon that we're going to be sort of refereeing at some chaos competitions up in Preston. Why we're doing this? Well, it just seems fair, really. So many people gave up their free time for the competitions that we've entered over the years. So with us doing less competitions this year, it just feels like you're giving something back to the sport. And we've got the time to be able to do that. So like I said, it just seems fair that we should give something back to the people who are up and coming through the sport. So you'll catch us at a few competitions refereeing. There's also a few local comps that are going on sort of around the local area. And again, I think it's only fair really that we sort of show up and support those competitions and support those people who are competing. There's nothing worse than turning up to a competition and there's sort of 2 people spectating. So we always try and make it to the local competitions if we can. I know Celtic Strength put on a few local comps. Area 51 with Gav, they put on some local comps. So it's always nice to sort of show up and show your support to the newcomers into the sport. And if we're able to do that, then we will always sort of go and support. We've also, as you might know, got the documentary still ongoing. So that's just in the editing stages now and just finalising that. So that'll be going out at some point in the year. We're not 100% sure when yet, probably towards the middle of the year. And we've got some other exciting stuff coming up that I can't say anything about just yet. That's going to involve some more filming. So yeah, that's all quite exciting. And sort of things to look forward to for 2022. So as ever, if you've liked the video, give a little thumbs up below, subscribe to the channel. If you want to leave a comment, that'd be great. And if you want to sort of drop me a message, my Instagram name will be up after this little bit in the next slide. So yeah, thanks for watching everyone, and I'll catch you soon.